Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're going to continue working on part 4 of this house build. Let's get started. So in the previous video, we started doing the kitchen. Now we're going to continue working on this. We finish off by adding the cabinets for the top cabinets here. And then now we're going to add it on the base cabinet. So now we're going to go to architecture again, model in place, and then generic model, and then press OK. We need to click on set and then pick a plane, which is this one. Then we're going to set this and click on extrusion and set the extrusion to 25, which is we already did on the last part. And then here we're gonna go click on rectangle and type in 10 millimeters. We're gonna do the same at the top, which is clicking on the end and here, but instead of there, what you can do is we need to delete it actually because we forgot to click on the space bar so that it's from the inside. So now, as you can see, it's outside, but click on spacebar, it's gonna go inside, offset from the inside. So now, click on that, and then here we need to add in our gaps. What you could do is you could add 2 gaps like this, so 2 lines, and then click on copy, multiple should be checked, and then just align it like this for now, and then we're gonna align it afterwards. So we're basically just adding the lines first and then using align OAL. So you can click this one, and then now we need to align this to here and then vice versa, and then this one to here. Again, right here. So you just need to do this. I know it's a tedious part, but it is what it is. We need to create our cabinet store. And then once you're done, type in SL. So type in SL, which is the split element, which is this icon. And then now you just need to click on the middle of these lines. Okay, so we're doing the top portion, and then after that we need to go and do the bottom portion. Once you finish, we need to click on the trim and extend, or you can type in TR. So I'm gonna click that, and then let's trim and extend at the top part first. So it's the same command as fillet in AutoCAD. If you're familiar with AutoCAD, it's the same option with that. So basically we're trimming everything. And then once you're finished, we have one last here. And then once you're finished, make sure you use 25 and then birch glossy. Similar material with the base in the top. And then click finish. And then finish again and see what we've done. That's very nice. I like the look of the kitchen. Um, Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna create the handle, and we're gonna do it very easily. We need to click on File, and then once you click on File, we need to open a new family, and this family we will need to open. So not this one, we need to create a new family. Sorry. So new family, create, and we need metric generic face based. So metric generic model face based. So once you do, click open, and you will be put right here. So we will need to go to our south elevation or our left or right, even the front. We could just do the front. So basically it will attach to any face. So we're gonna create the handle on this face. So now we're gonna click on extrusion, and then we could add in the materials, which is a metal material. So we're gonna set a material. So click on metal, and let's use anodized aluminum silver. Apply, OK, and then now let's we could set it with the center front back, so that will be fine. Press OK, and then now we need to create our design, something like that. We need to shorten this, maybe around 120 millimeters would be fine. So for the 120, and then let's pull this back. So delete this. I'm just gonna move it. And then trim this out. So TR to trim. I'm gonna move it in the middle. So MV to move. So let's put it here first, and then MV to make it on the middle. So now it's in the middle. We can now set up how thick will it be. So around 15. No, that's too much actually. So 10 is good. So this is 120, and then this is 10. Let's put it down, and then create the handle. So here, let's add in a rectangle, and I'm just gonna add it like that, and then get that one, and then mirror it, and then after that, just get the small one so that you can delete it, and then SL again to cut it over, TR to trim, so TR again right here, and then TR right here, and then this one we need to delete something right here. I don't know what's going on here, but I think there's an extra one. So I'm just gonna pull this back, and then I missed that extra one. This one, let's put this one as 5, and then 5 again. So now it looks like this. I'm gonna click on finish, and then look at it at this way. We're gonna change the extrusion to around 10, and it will look like that. So that will be the handle that we'll have. Um, I'm just going to save this on my desktop. So actually we have this one, and then I'll save it right here. Okay, so handle, and then save it. And then once you save it, you can load it and close. After that, go to your 3D. It's already loaded. And then as you can see, we could place it like that. We can also go to our section to basically add it directly like this. So now we're placing it on this face and also at the top face. So it's very useful. You can even put it on this face or whatever face you have. So by doing your own handle, it will greatly improve your ability to create your own families. And then like that, what I'll do is I'll add it like that, and then just eyeball the distance that each one will has. But obviously, what you need to do is you need to properly add everything. So I need to delete it right here, and then only at the other side. So CM again, and then we could add it like that. So now everything is proper, and then we could add it here as well. I just want to make sure that everything is lining up. And there we go. We have everything added accordingly. So we've done here. Um, Maybe the last thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add in a backsplash. So what you could do is same thing, model in place, press O, cancel this. You need to be on generic model. And then we could add in an extrusion, pick a plane, which is this wall. And then we could add in a mosaic tile. So we could go to tiles, click on this, and mosaic gray would be good. Apply, OK, and I want it to be just 10. And then click on rectangle, zoom it, and then let's add it like that. Click on finish, go back to 3D. So we add it on this side. I want to add it on this side as well. So what we could do is we could create an extrusion again. Same thing. Instead, we're going to set this one, pick a plane, and then let's add this plane. So once you select the plane, you can click on the tab button so to change it on different set so that you will get your. So here, this one is not, we're not be able to see it. So what you can do is go here, click graphic display, and then transparency. And then after that, you'll be able to see what you're clicking right there. Click on finish and then finish again. Can generate family model, edit. So let's delete that. And then instead, create the same one using what we did here. So let's go back to our section. Click on here, pick a plane, and then everything is set as well. And then click your rectangle and click finish. And then finish again, and then 3D, do it again. So individually, you will need to do that. It shouldn't be on the same generic plane. So click here. You want to set it. Pick plane. And then we need to click on this wall. And once you click the wall, make sure everything is the same. And then click here. Click here. And then click finish. And then finish. Now we have everything added. We can even edit this. Once you edit, at least you'll be able to add this part as well. So we're just being anal about it, but it's better to add it now and then do it later. So here we could just move this one, or you could trim this as well. So whichever is faster for you, you can trim it or just move it, similar to what I did. And then now click finish and then finish. So it will look very nice, and then everything will be according to the finish. So that was good. You can also put it back now if you don't want the transparency. So you could just put it to 0. But it looks better if you have a transparency sometimes, so that you could see what's happening. So now what we could do is we could go to level 1, and then let's add in our island. So same idea, it's another extrusion. So model in place, and then click on generic model, and then click on extrusion. This will be a different material, but what we could do is let's set it on a different wood. Let's put in a semi-gloss birch, and then let's set this up like so. And I'm gonna move this one on the side as well. So the reason that I want it to be that, so that I can maximize the space here. And then we could add in the fridge on this side as well. So for now, I'm just adding it right here. We might shorten this or make it bigger. So depending on what our design will look like first. But for now, let's add it like this. And then we have this one set. Let's set it to 900. Click apply. Click finish. But don't click another finish yet. Let's go to 3D. And then let's add a sweep void, which I'm gonna do here. And then let's pick the path. We're gonna pick this path. So the below one, we're gonna create the kick plate similar to what we did there. And then click finish, and then go to click here again and then edit profile. And then click rectangle. And then let's set the same size here. So 120, I believe. I think 120 here. And then 80 at the top. I think 120 is too much. I think 100 only. 100 by 80. And then click finish. Click finish again. And then here you need to cut geometry. Once you do that, as you can see, we have it cut already. And we're not done yet there. We need to create our top. So what will happen is once we create our top, we're gonna extend this backward. So right now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna create again, extrusion, set. We're gonna pick a plane, which is the top of this island. And then now it's gonna be 25. A different materials, which is a stone. So maybe the same stone that we added on the top there. So I just forgot which stone, the field stone. So it's already there. And then now let's click on rectangle and do the whole thing. Click on finish and then finish. Let's look at it at 3D. And then now let's pull this back. And the good thing about model in place is it's very useful. You'll be able to extract this or extrude it, whatever you want. So I'm gonna extrude it now. So I'm gonna give it that overhang, and we can put seats there and everything. So if we needed more space here, we could basically do that by just grabbing this arrows and then just moving it around. So now for me, I like the way it looks. It will has this island and it looks proper. So press escape and we have our island right there. Let's insert the specialty equipment. So go back to main, specialty equipment, domestic, mid-range, and then cooktop we could add. Let's use this, press open, and then CM, and then let's add the cooktop in the middle here. After that, click on that, and then you can set the elevation, which is we have 125, and we can double check if everything is flush there. That's no problem, but what we need to do is remove the cooktop. So label, show label, uncheck that, and then press apply and then OK. Now we could move this so that we could just check, double check everything. As you can see, everything is flat there. So for now, we're going to stop here and continue on the next video. So thank you for watching and hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.